Good rising, family. Give the family a chance to kind of come in here real quick. Spend a little time talking about all these. I'm telling y'all, every day, like I said, I'm sure something else is going to jump off by tomorrow. And here we go. Here we go. Every day. I said more and more um, events jumping off every single day. So I figured we come together again tonight, spend a little time together, go over a couple things. Shalom, shalom, Miss Ebby. Shalom, shalom. Great seeing everybody. So we're gonna be not gonna be very long right now. Just gonna spend a little time this evening talking a little bit about all these things that are going on right now. Just saw that post. I was listening to a little bit of that video from a New York prepper talking about the 82nd Airborne. Hey, yeah, my wife got this beanie here from some off of Amazon. Y'all can look it up on Amazon. That's what she found. She found that. That's it. Well, we got to understand, like I said, the things that are happening with the Gentiles and these things with the whole world war and the things that's going on. That's all because of the Israelites. I said that there's a connection between what you're seeing happening with the rest of the world and the awakening of the Israelites right now. And that's why we need to come together as a family and kind of go over events, look at the things that are happening, and understand why the Most High is making these things happen. Yes, the Most High's got getting these things popping. Exactly. I said it has to do with us. It has to do with our awakening. And see, if the rest of the world's not going to talk about it, we need to be the ones coming together and talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're not going to talk about this awakening and they're not going to acknowledge the fact that this awakening is having an effect on the rest of the world, then it's up to us to come together and talk about that, because people are still looking for some purpose. They're still trying to figure out why things are happening the way that they're happening, and no one's telling them the truth. They're not telling them about the awakening of the Israelites, and that's why these things are happening. How we got Israelites that have left the plantation. They said they've moved on. They moved away from just staying on the plantation, and now they're leaving the plantation and they're actually following the Most High. They're following the Holy Spirit. They're following the Holy Spirit wherever she leads them. Now that our brethren, our brothers and sisters are doing that, that is now showing you how the other nations can't go back to normal. Things cannot go back to the way they used to be. And who's going to tell them that? Like I said, who are going to be the ones that are going to tell the rest of the world about the things that are going on right now? I said they're not going to say anything. They're keeping everything hush hush and quiet. They're making it seem as if they have control over what's going on right now, and we understand that that's not the case at all. I'm looking at that Angela Caraway. It says, "Shalom, Big Judah. I live in a military town. I'm an hour away from Fort Bragg, Seymour Air Force Base, my hometown. A lot of air activity has been going here for months, huh? Exactly. And they know. I said because they know about the stars. They know about these signs from the eclipse from not this December but the last December. Showing that there's going to be huge events going on with Russia. So like I said, these events are like they said. These signs are not just signs for the Gentiles, but they're also signs for us. If there's some huge event going on with Russia, that would mean that the Most High, is going to be elevating His children. Jets flying all day, huh? I said, so if you got these certain kinds of signs going on with the Gentiles, then that would mean, that there's signs for us as well. A lot of planes flying around in Maryland. Okay. like I said, all these things going on right now. Fighter jets flying over your city too, D'Angelo. All right, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're all noticing these things that are going on right now. I said, so like I said, the other nations are not going to be telling the people the truth. They're not telling them why these things are happening. So, like I said, that's why us as a people need to come together. We need to come together like times like this and bring this information here, bring this information out so that, hey, we know that we got plenty of people from the other nations and other Israelites coming over here and looking. They're reading the comments, they're reading, the live chat, they're reading the live stream. They're getting up on game right now. I said because who else is spitting truth right now? You know what I'm saying? Who else is spitting truth? Who else is bringing up, the scriptures? Who else is bringing up A12? Hey, brother, how you going? How you doing? You said who else is bringing the truth to the world right now besides our people? You know what I'm saying? I said, and some, if they're just stuck on the reservation, if they're still stuck on, the reservation of the abominable church, they're only going to bring out so much truth. You know what I'm saying? I said, so it's up to us to bring this truth. It's up to us to be bringing information in the chat right now, get more confirmation. Yeah, we know they're watching. They've been watching. I said, but now it's affecting them. Our awakening is now affecting the rest of the world. Our awakening is affecting all the other nations. See, before, our awakening was muted. It was controlled. You know what I'm saying? I said, so as long as they can control the awakening, they control what we read, they control what we study, you don't get out of line, because as soon as you start getting out of line, they start to attack you. As soon as they can control that, then they can still control the awakening. And I kind of always thought about that when we were awakening. I was like, how is it we act like we're so woke and we're so awake and everything else, but then we still follow the ways that were set up by the abominable church? I said, it doesn't make any sense. I said, yeah, we can interpret the scriptures that they've approved for us differently, but as far as like getting more information that they haven't approved, like if you go off script, you get jumped on. But as you can see, I figured, I said, once we start getting into these other books, once the Most High started releasing the Zohar, once the Most High started releasing the Kabbalah, the Most High started releasing, other brothers and sisters to actually give more understanding about these other books, this other information, I figured, you know what, all bets are off. I said, this is good. And I said, once we start getting into this information, I said, we're going to start to see even more activity as far as the Gentiles is concerned, more destruction. The Most High is going to move even more because, like I said, we're going to be able to produce more fruits. We're going to produce, more good fruit because now we're going to have information. I said that, hey, other people can't say, oh, we brought this to you. I said only people that brought no people. I said the only thing that brought us this information, this understanding, is the Most High. Only ones that brought this is the Holy Spirit. That's it. And that's it. We are the time clock. So, like I said, I was listening to Off Grid Desert. No, actually, I was listening to him a little bit earlier today. But New York Prepper. That's where I actually got pretty much screenshotted some of his information and used that as a thumbnail for tonight. And you sit there, look at it. Was it sources? Fort Bragg, troops deploying to Europe in next 72 hours. Okay. Exactly, right, Ronnie? who warned about him? I'm like, whatever, bruh. Exactly. Yeah, and Manolo, you know what, man? I said if you come over here talking mess like you were last time and wasting our time, you can go back to the other channel and don't waste your time over here. I said we don't got time with that mess. I saw some of your comments yesterday. You're lucky we just don't block you. I said we're not wasting our time with you. We don't got time for that. If you want to just stick with those books and whatever books have been approved for you, I said you go right ahead. I said, but here I said, we're not going to be sitting here wasting our time. Right? Ancient Gardner, one false move. Say one thing. Exactly. So be it. Exactly. So we ain't got time, for the games. So we already know. I said, just like brother, D'Angelo was saying, which I already knew from a long time. We got people going from channel to channel, talking mess on every single channel and everything else. I said, we don't got time for that. See, we're not acting like we're like 5 years old. So we ain't wasting our time with that. We want people who are serious about following the Most High. We want people that are, serious about actually following, what we're following the Most High wherever He tells us to go, not where man tells us we can go. So if you're stuck on that, please go right ahead and keep it moving. That's it. Disturbing the peace, exactly. We don't need any of that over here. President Biden cursing on TV, huh? I didn't even see that today, or for whenever that happened. I know they had a big meeting today. I think the powers that be over there in Europe and the president and Biden over here, were definitely, I guess, had some kind of a meeting today. I said it's just a matter of time. I said, you know what? I said, like I said, we're the time clock. Once we got off the reservation, once we started to actually read and study for ourselves, and we actually started to, follow the Most High, follow the Holy Spirit wherever she led us, now you start to see how that affects all the other nations. SOB. Well, hey, you know what? How would you feel, man, if no matter what they do now, I said they're being exposed. You know what I'm saying? I said, and they don't even, maybe they don't, maybe they know, maybe some don't know, I said, but we understand that, like I said, this is all the Most High. Most High is the one that's destroying them right now. Maria Woods, thank you. So the 82nd Airborne troops don't get deployed. Oops, I'm about that. So don't get deployed for political theater. So wars on the horizon. I mean, and that's what New York Prepper was talking. He said those ones are serious. He said that a lot of the special forces are deployed there, and if they're getting deployed, it says things are getting real serious. I said, I mean, I know about a little bit about that, but I mean, he was on there talking about it. He said, once they start talking about deploying people from, 82nd Airborne and how serious they are, how they got deployed into Afghanistan recently, and they were the ones that were deployed on, what is it, the World War II to secure places behind enemy lines before there's an incursion on the beach. So I guess they ain't messing around. And that's it. The Father is definitely confounding them. The Father is definitely confounding them, because those are the times that we're in. But like I said, what's the time clock? What's changed in the last couple months? I said we started getting into more of our records, more of our understanding. We stopped worrying about what the other people say. You got to really get to a point where you just don't give a damn what other people say as far as what you read and what you study. I said, and once you kind of get to that point where you don't care what others say, I said, it just seems like the whole world has been set up to keep us corralled in that fence. You know, Stars are definitely telling the truth with that. With the war with Russia. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and hey, they know they got our records. They know. So Brother Main just brought out that the mothership coming. Says they getting ready for war on the ground and space. They know what's coming. Exactly, Brother D'Angelo. Exactly. They know what's up. They know what's coming. I said the vast majority of the people, like ours, are the ones who haven't realized what's happening. They still stuck in Christianity. They still thinking they're gonna get, raptured up because they believed in white Jesus too. You know what I'm saying? I said, but just like the video that I did today, I said, the Christian church has made it so people do not study. They refuse to study. They refuse to chase after the Most High. They put their faith in men. They have faith in men telling them what to do. They have faith in, oh, I mean, my pastor's going to break it down for me. Pastor's going to do this for me. Pastor's going to do that for me. That's what they've used that to just screw our minds over. So that when all these things are happening right now, they still putting their faith in the church. But you can tell people are losing that faith. Shalom, shalom. I said, people are losing that faith. You can see it. I said because You don't hear people talking about Jesus too much anymore. You don't hear about John 3:16 too much. You don't hear, because as soon as you hear that John 3:16 BS, I said anybody should be just breaking that down as soon as someone tries to bust that out. Since when? Since when John 3:16? When have you guys, God so loved the world? When have you guys shown love to the world? All the way to today, you still ain't showing love to the world. I said, you're not telling the world the truth. I said, y'all know what you guys have done to the Most High's chosen people. And y'all still sitting here trying to bust out that John 3:16 BS. He said, ain't nobody over here believing any of that mess no more. Say, ain't nobody over here believing that John 3:16 BS that you guys and why Jesus is coming to save us all and all that BS. Yeah, that's true. I said we crashed and burned in Afghanistan 6 months ago. What do you think is going to happen now? Exactly. Exactly. I said, but like I said, what was the key? I said again, the key was our people awakening. And we've been awakened, I said, but the Most High's taken it to another level. He started busting. He given us all of our records back. He given us all this information. And like I said, we knew about this stuff. We felt that things were always something was missing. I can speak for myself. I said I've always felt that something's missing. I said when I got into this truth, I said my brother, I said the 12 and I would always be studying. I would always feel like like when I was in Christianity, I was like, even though I was going through the motions, going to Calvary chapels, churches out here in Southern California, I always knew something was missing. You know, so I always knew that. Even when I was in a Christian church, I said, and then we got into the truth, and all we were still reading just the Bible. I said, man, something's missing. I'm missing something. I said, there's got to be more than just this. We started getting into the other books, and I'm like, okay, still, I feel like something's missing. And Most High, revealed, the Book of Mormon, and even still, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I said, but there's still got to be more. I said, there's still something missing. And I said, now he started bringing out the Kabbalah and the Zohar amongst all these other books. And it's like, okay, I think we're getting it now. I said, but you got, I said, I think we're really starting to get it now. I said, the Most High is infinite, and his information is infinite. And I said, and I think that all of us here have always felt that there's something missing. And the abominable church has been set up to keep us, from chasing that and making us feel like as if, like how, well, hey, the pastor said we're good. Pastor said I got enough. Pastor said I got plenty. So don't be over righteous. Don't be trying to be studying too much. You know what I'm saying? And I said, there's more coming. Exactly. I said, not only do we have all this, I said, there's even more coming. And general. Okay, I guess New York Pepper put up something else right now. I said, so he just put up something else right now. I mean, see, these cats are doing videos left and right. And it's crazy what you talk about, Brother D'Angelo, about that Lucifer telescope. I said it was controlled by the Catholic Church. When the hell is the Catholic Church got a infrared, telescope over here in Arizona? I said, why do they have that over here? And what are they looking for? I said, so it's just a whole lot going on. It just don't even make it. It doesn't even make any sense. I said when you start to realize, and you remember like a couple years ago, how all of a sudden they shut down a whole bunch of those telescopes. I said all of a sudden, you guys remember that how they was, they shut down a whole bunch of them. They shut down a bunch of the telescopes. I'm sure they must have saw something where they shut everything down. Like that whole area was evacuated super fast, and they must have seen something, and they shut down everything. Like right away, they shut down everything. So what are they seeing? What do they know? I said they know what's coming. They're not gonna tell us. Is this all like pretty much an opportunity for them to all come together in one area to fight the Most High? I said it doesn't matter what they're all coming together for. If they're gonna fight each other or try to fight the Most High, they're gonna lose either way. We know that. Yep, the Catholic Church definitely the 12. He said got them records. They know exactly what's coming. But yeah, they got them observatories all over the place. They got the observatories all over our land. Because you guys remember, like, they didn't have access to all this information until they came over here. So I said they didn't have all this access to all this information, till they came over here. They got a space force. They like I said, they know what's coming. I said, but for the rest of the world to realize what's happening, they're supposed to be watching the Most High's chosen people. Thank you. That's so true, Sadaya. So Shalom Big Judah says, you've been on point for years, and it's the reason Satan sends his minions after you to try to discourage us from listening to you. And that's true. That's true. I said, hey, they got to play their part too, right? I said, everybody's got their part to play in this movie. I said, so, but certain people that maybe, hey, maybe if they're not supposed to be here, I said the Most High moves them that way. Everybody has to play their part. Not everybody that's with us is going to stay with us. I said if people are easily, persuaded to leave by someone making false accusations, then they didn't really need to be here in the first place. And I said, and when people, I said when they're easily that easily persuaded, I said, then are they really about following the Most High? I said, so like I said, if people are that easily persuaded by lies and slander and things like that, then hey, more power to you. Good luck wherever you go. This wasn't for you in the first place. It's not my point. It's not my position to say who needs to be here and who doesn't. I said, but the Most High knows who needs to be here and who doesn't, and He's the one that moves people away or brings people in. Child of light of the Most High. Yeah, I didn't notice that. It's crazy. This says, Big Judah, did you know that your last video, the one with the anointing as the thumbnail, it says the timer running time is 12121. Those numbers added together equals 7. Now, praise the Most High. I said that's the Most High right there. He's giving signs through numbers. I said we've learning now to be looking for that. So Most High put signs everywhere. Put signs in numbers. It's just we have to be willing to look at that. Before we wouldn't even look at numbers. We wouldn't even look at those as signs. But the Most High put signs in absolutely everything. Hey, brother Curimio. Hey, great seeing you, brother. Shoot, I've been learning from you too. I said we learn from each other. And the thing is this, like I said, we don't have to. Not everybody has to agree on everything. I said we're all coming to these conclusions and this information, on our own and on our own time. I said my wife and I were listening to Curimio's video coming home from work today, about the New Testament, and I said, hey, I've heard that about those brothers and how like the whole New Testament is not true and this and that. Hey, am I ready to accept that right now? I don't know if I'm ready to accept that right now, but I do know that they've been I said I know that they've been manipulating everything. I haven't finished all the videos yet. So like I said, I always reserve judgment. I'm not gonna sit there and say, no, that can't be true, because you know what, man, we've been screwed over so much. I said, I'm not in any position to be saying for sure, yes, this, for sure, no, that. I said, the only people that do that kind of stuff is the priesthood of Mahan. They're the ones that are always going to tell you that, hey, that's not yours. That information ain't yours. For sure. Like they know for sure what's mine and what's not mine. I'm like, first of all, y'all don't even know who I am. Y'all still calling me African American. So how the hell do you know what's mine and what's yours? I said, if you guys know so much, then why don't y'all explain or actually admit who we really are, instead of making up new names for me every decade. Being a nigger, colored, Afro American, African American. I said, you guys are always changing up everything. So I said, so until you guys can admit that we're the true people of the book, I said, how the hell are you going to tell me if you can't even admit who I am, but you know exactly which books are good for me, which ones are not good for me, what's good, what I should be reading, what I shouldn't be reading. I said, you're sure about that, but you still don't even know like who I am. Come on now. I said, but see, that's exactly why this whole world now is falling apart. I said, now you see exactly why this whole world is falling apart now. Always trying to confuse us, always trying to, oh, all of Israel they're all black. If you're not black, you're not Israel, right? Oh, those people right there, oh, they're not Israel. I'm like, how the hell do you know? But see, but that's the whole thing. Anybody that lives in Mexico is Issachar. Anybody that lives here in America, those are all Judah. It's just same things, same things. Thank you, Vampire Hunter. I appreciate that. I said so. It's just amazing to see how they're for sure what they know what we can read, what we can't read. They know our records are ours, they know which one's not ours. But like I said, but they don't even know to call me, an Israelite. They still calling me African American. They still calling me, you know, calling me everything Costa Rican, calling me this and calling me that, calling me, by bywords. But they for sure they know what I should and shouldn't be reading. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I said my wife loves her some Karimio. She loves the way he teaches. The brother of 12 too. He actually got me on Karimio a long time ago. The black guy, huh? True Royal, great. True Royal's here too. Beautiful seeing her too. I got love for all my people. I said all my people who are out here doing this work. All of us are all doing our work. We're all doing the things that we're supposed to be doing at this point. Yes, yes, definitely, Miss Ebby. I saw. Did you see Lisa Cabrera's live stream? Yes, about the Russian. Yeah, I talked about that Russian sub that popped up over there by Virginia, and they didn't even know it was there. Did you guys hear? I think it was yesterday. They said that one of the Russian planes flew over Kiev, and like one of their stealth fighters, and they didn't even know it was there. Like it popped up on the radar and then disappeared once again. You don't think the Most High has already, given them something? You don't think the Most High has already blessed the ones who are going to be going against our oppressors? You don't think the Most High is already, hey, the Most High is like 1,000 steps ahead of everybody else. So you don't think that He's already given them something? I heard actually they were searching for a sub like really close to like the mainland. I said they were looking for us. So they had some kind of a plane that was going all over the place, making all these certain, these circles or whatever else over some of the waters, like really close to the mainland, looking for a sub. Like I said, this stuff is no joke. I said this stuff is absolutely no joke. Exactly. We're an amazing company tonight. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of brothers and sisters here, I said, that have definitely been, working to do the work for Israel. And that's why I said, like, this is why we need to come together as a people. I said, because, hey, I'm telling you, the other nations are watching us. They're here. They love watching the video again. They love looking at the live chat, looking at all the great things you guys are saying. I said, because you know what? I said, the people here, I said, they know what's up. I said, they know what's up. I said, they know that we got a lot of intelligent brothers and sisters here who are bringing information. I said, and it's not all about hate. We're not here trying to like just talk about hating and hey, we're gonna bring information out as far as it might be uncomfortable information for some of the Gentiles or whatever else. I said, but you guys need to hear this. I said, you guys, you guys need to hear this just like our people need to hear this. I said, because you've been lied to also. And like I said, if you aren't down with the things that have been happening to our people, then hey, you make a stand. You stand up for our people. You stand up and say, hey, you know what? I'm not down with this. I'm not down with that. Don't count me in with those people. I said, I love you. I said, I love you people. I said, I love the children of Israel. I love the fact that, the Most High is waking you up. I said, Most High is giving you opportunity to hear this truth. I said, and you're going to have to hear things that, hey, aren't very comfortable. But see, the other nations don't want to hear what's not. They just want to keep that on the hush hush and don't bring it up. I said, but everything's going to be exposed. So you might as well, accept it now, accept this truth now, and try to make your peace with it at this point. I said, because it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going away. I said, as you can see now, things are not going back to normal. We're not going back to sleep. If that's what you're hoping for. If you're hoping for the Most High to put us back to sleep, because the only way you guys get normal back is if we go back to sleep. That's the only way that you guys can get your normal back, is if the Most High puts us back to sleep and allows you to, to exploit us in order for you to enjoy your your heaven again. Because only way you guys had your heaven was because we were asleep and we were being exploited, and you were able to enjoy your blessings. I said, but now the Most High has awakened us. I mean, and the awakening is not what was trying to be controlled by the abominable church. See, the abominable church was trying to control this awakening. Zohar book 6, exactly. I said, I said they were trying to control this awakening. Like, okay, you guys can be awake, but only read the Bible. Don't read anything else. Okay, damn it, you guys, you know what? You guys can wake up. Okay, but don't read anything else more than just the book of Enoch in the Bible. Okay? No, shoot, that's not working either. You know what? Okay, you guys can be awake. You can throw some Jasher in there too. Okay? Damn it, that's not working either. Okay, well, you know what? You guys can be awake. Damn it, you know what? Here, go ahead. You guys can get the 10 tribes record. But that's it. Just stay there. You see what I'm saying? Like they're trying to control it. They're trying to control it. I said, okay, you know what? Now what the thing is with this is we've gotten the Zohar, we've gotten the Kabbalah, and we've gotten these other books. To see, remember now, what did it talk about how the base people, the base nations, when they got our books, what happened? They couldn't understand this information. They were trying to keep us away from the information that they couldn't manipulate and they can't control. Once you get into the stuff that they can't manipulate and they can't control, then there's all bets are off. They can't try to, oh man, you are you reading that Zohar? You know what? Let me explain that to you. Let me break it down for you. I know what you read, like they did with the Bible with Paul. I know what you read, but let me tell you what it really means. They've been able to do that with the Bible. They've been able to do that with a lot of these other books. They can't do that with the Kabbalah because they don't even know it themselves. They can't do that with the Zohar because they don't even know it themselves. And that's why, that was that key when it was talking about how, well, yeah, they got these books, but they're not really good with it. Like they were explaining, like, yeah, the Jesuits, they got the records, but damn, they're just really not able to internalize this information. You see what I'm saying? And now, and you get that same vibe from multiple books where it says, yeah, they got these records, but they just really don't get it. And it's like, okay, well, now the Most High gave them back to us, and the only way you can get understanding it is from the Spirit. You know, you ain't gonna get it just because you're smart. You're not gonna get it because you went to school. I said the only way you're gonna get it is through the Most High, through the Holy Spirit. That's the only way you're gonna be able to comprehend these books. And like I said, they're totally out of the loop because they can't explain this stuff. Yep, I see that how they want to make being woke a bad thing, right? Exactly. When they were woke, when they had all of our records, they loved being proud about how they knew all this stuff and how, we didn't really know anything. And they make us try to glory in not knowing anything. I was like, it's like a race to the bottom. Oh, hey man, I only got a 12th grade education. Oh, you got a 12th grade education? Shoot, I only went to 10th grade. You went to 10th grade? Nigga, I only went to 6th grade. Oh, you know what? I didn't even go to school. And it's like a race to see who can be at the bottom, right? Oh no, man, you think you're smarter than me. I don't know, and it's like being proud of not knowing anything. I said, but that's exactly what they've done to our people. Like make it a race to be the most ignorant. I said, but last time I checked, I said, when these people when we're in our right status, I said, we're the teachers. They were coming to us and our universities. They were coming to learn from us. So I'm like, hold on, we should be actually glorying in the fact that the Most High has given us back our knowledge, understanding again, not trying to appease the Gentiles who've made it so that we embrace not knowing anything and thinking that that's somehow a badge of honor. Exactly. Ignorance is definitely our enemy. But they've made it seem as if that was like, our friend. And was like, something to be a badge of honor, something to be proud of. Because they wanted to hold themselves up in these high positions. What is that? The governor of Florida created a white guilt bill to absolve them from their demonic history. It's amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. I said, you're not getting away from this history. You're not getting away from the things that have happened. You're not getting away from the things that your ancestors have done. Right? They never bragged about being cavemen, exactly. But got us, bragging about things like that. They're beautiful. It's beautiful seeing all these awesome people here this evening. And like I said, and being able to actually spend time together and not fight, not argue, I said, because that's not what we're here for. I said, we are here. I mean, at this point, we're here to be a light to our people, but a light to the Gentiles, a light to the whole world. I said, and it's a beautiful thing. I said, following the Most High wherever, He decides to take us. I said, we're definitely, I said, Most High willing, we're going to do this more often. Thank you, Deborah Lee. I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to be checking The Watchmen. I said, I finished up Lovecraft Country. I think I've started watching the first 5 minutes of Watchmen. I'm definitely going to jump on that one as well. Just got to make sure, I got to find time for my wife because she's going to sit down and watch it with me. But then I got my kid trying to watch it too. I'm like, hey, man, you can't be watching all this stuff, man. I said, you're not going to be able to sleep. Definitely. Not going to be able to hide much longer all the stuff that's coming. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. The Watchmen is good too. Yeah, I love Craft Country. I said at the end, I said, hey, I watched that. I probably have to watch it again to kind of figure out what's going on with some of that stuff. I said, because they have a whole lot of stuff in there. Thank you. I'm burning my candle here, trying to just relax, chill a little bit, meditate. I'm sure people are gonna say that's evil too. Having a candle is evil. That's part of witchcraft too, right? Oh God, he's got a candle. Probably summoning spirits in his room. I told you. I told you. You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, it don't even matter. I say I ain't wasting my time trying to explain stuff to people. If you want to believe that kind of mess, hey, you have fun with that, bruh. Same here, burning my candles exactly. You see so many gems in a lot of these old movies. Everything exactly. Some people everything's witchcraft. I'm like, that's cool, man. Hey, that's good for you, bro. I'll keep you away from these books and keep you away from this information. I said, Most High's doing a great job keeping you away. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even worth trying to have like a discussion. I said, because you know what? If the Most High doesn't want you around and doesn't want you to get this information, He's the one's keeping you away. It ain't me. And I'm not gonna be chasing you after you. I ain't gonna be chasing after people either. If that's what you want to believe, I said, knock yourself out. I said, I'm not the one. I'm not the one that's making you leave. I said, that's the Most High saying, hey, this is your stop. Get off the bus. You know what I'm saying? I've learned how not to be fighting that anymore. I mean, before what do you mean you don't agree? Oh, you know what, brother? Let's have a seat. Let's talk and let's get a call going and let's try to figure out how we can come together. Nah, we're not trying to do that, man. Hey, you cool, man. Hey, go do you. I said, you don't agree. That's cool. Go do you. Kick rocks. Have a good time. I said that's kind of stuff that we did before. Oh, hey, what? You saying stuff about me? You don't like me? Oh, what can I do to make this right? What can I do to make this better? I'm like, yeah, nah, bro. I said, you go do you. I said, you do you. I said, we learned that. I said, 12 and I learned that a long time ago, talking to people, and I'm like, damn, I brought all these scriptures, I brought all this information. I said, and, this cat still didn't get it. I said, so, let me explain it another way. Let me explain it this way. Let me show him this way. And let me show him this and that. Hold on, let me show. I'm gonna bring like 20 or 30 scriptures in here. I'm gonna go in all these different books. I'm gonna bring all this information. And then this cat still didn't get it. You know what? And I sat here, I've done this with people, for months, going back and forth and everything else. And all of a sudden, it's like, you know what? I just don't think they're going to get, I don't think it's for them. And when you really get to that point where you just, hey, it ain't for you. So go do you. Maybe the Most High is using you to keep people away because this ain't for them. So, if that's what you're being used for, then hey, go do you. It's just funny how, if that's what you believe, then why is it that I'm in your mouth like every single time you talk about something? If you feel comfortable with what you believe, then you don't really need to be talking about me every single day for hours and hours and hours. But if that's what all you got, I guess go ahead and go do that. I don't care. I've been talked about much worse, so it doesn't matter. I said, my father's got me. I said, when you're comfortable in what the Most High has shown you, then you don't care what other people say. I don't. I could care less. I could care less what other people do on their channels. If I don't agree with what you, there's so much stuff that other people do on some of their channels that I don't agree with. But do you hear me saying anything? I'm like, no. I said, I'm not going to say anything. I said, hey, that's what the Most High has you doing. Go do you. I said, I got too much other stuff going on. I said, I want to do stuff like this right here. Spending time together with the family, learning from each other, respecting one another. I said, and that's, isn't it, to me, like I said, this is a beautiful, I can do this every day. Looking at the awesome comments, cracking up with Israel, because you know how we're going to be when we all come together. We're going to be having parties all the time. You imagine a Jubilees with, a Jubilee year with us. That's what I look forward to. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to our Jubilee times together. No working, no nothing, coming together, spending time with each other, worshiping the Most High, not having to worry about fighting about this and arguing about that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm looking forward to. I don't care who gets the credit. I don't care who thinks that, we're all brothers and sisters. We're all working for the same goal. I could care less about any of that. Don't care about any of that kind of stuff. No, I should be at the head of the table. Nah, I could care less about any of that. You know what I'm saying? I said, and the Most High knows that. He said, the Most High knows my heart. Most High knows how I am. He's done tested me multiple times. So like I said, that's why I'm looking forward to us coming together as a family. And that to me, I said, is way more important than anything as far as what other people can say. I said, I've never been in here for views. I've always told people, if you don't like it, kick rocks, hit the door, see you later, don't come back. Or if you come back, that's cool too. But if you don't, I said, I could care less. I said, the same son has been helping me since when you guys saw me doing videos at my table, and you only saw my arms. My wife got mad at me because she's like, I'm on the live, son. Go back outside, please. Close the door. Okay, if I need anything, I'll let you know. Thank you. That would be my young one. If you need anything, Daddy, let me know. I said, so it's like, he's the same one that's helping me now. I said, he was the one that helped me when he was in junior high school. I said, he was the one that was behind me, videotaping off of a camera, and it's just, it's crazy how things have gone. I said, we had a couple of people that watched our channels or whatever else, and it was like, we were all excited when we first got our first 100 people subscribed, but we still did videos, just like my brother was talking about D'Angelo, how before I shared his video, how he had 12 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? He said we had 12 subscribers, he had 12 subscribers, and he was happy. And that's how it was, like, even with me, I could care less. how many subscribers I have, I'm still gonna be doing the same thing. You know, I said, so it doesn't matter to me if we got 100 subscribers, you got 10,000 subscribers, 100,000, don't matter. I said, because the people who need to be here are going to be here. The people that don't need to be here, I said, the Most High gonna weed you out. Shalom, sisters Lisa. Great seeing you. You and True Royal both. And Kurimi was here also. I said, beautiful thing. Brother D'Angelo's here. I said, Ancient Gardener's here. I said, this is a beautiful thing. It's great seeing everybody here, you know? And I said, I don't care. I said, I didn't care before. I said, I don't care now. I said, the people who've been supporting me as far as like, through blessings and giving me information, supporting me financially, I said, I still work. So the money that you guys give me, I'm going out to go and look for our heritage. I'm looking for our information. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh yeah, you guys are helping me out. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna just I'm like, no. I said, my wife and I both still working. I said, we got kids. I said, I said, the money that we get, we use to go get our stuff, going to get our information. Most High knows, and Most High knows that. You know what I'm saying? And Most High knows that I'm not in here. I'm not in it for that. And it said he's tested me multiple times. I said, because if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys know that I would took like one time I was off for like 5-6 months. I said, and I had heart issues. I worked out all the time, and all of a sudden my heart just started giving out. That was some of the scariest stuff because you gotta understand, like by that time I had about 5 kids. I'm literally dying. My ejection fraction of my heart, usually it's 60. I guess that's like 100%. Is like, and when your ejection fraction is 60. Mine went down at first time, it went down to like 15 to 20. And I was just like, what the hell is going on here, Father? I'm sitting in a hospital, and I'm like, my kids were losing it. My wife was losing it because my feet had swollen up. I could barely walk. I couldn't put my shoes on because my heart was so weak that like my legs were swelling, my feet were swelling, and everything else. And and I refused to go to the hospital, just like most men refuse. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm fine. I'll be all right. And then just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I was in the hospital for days with my heart like that. And then it got better for a couple of years, thank the Most High. And then it came back again. And because I kind of refused, I stopped taking some of my medication. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'm gonna stop taking medication. Yeah, well, it went back again. And this time my ejection fraction went down to 10. I should have been dead. My heart's like pumping, like it's supposed to be pumping like this. My stuff's like barely even moving. And then, so I had to take off like 5 or 6 months. And I tried to do a video once, and I almost died. I could feel like it just wiped me. And my wife, she sees me trying to do video still, and she's like, you got to think about yourself. You got to think about me. You got to think about your kids. I said, because we need you still. So I had to take off like 5 or 6 months and just pray that the Most High was going to heal me, and then, and he did. All praises to the Most High. So like I said, so when people sit there and try to question me and what I do and my commitment, I'm like, bro, you don't even know me. You don't know what I've gone through. I said, my wife knows that, that I'm in this to the end. She knew she couldn't stop me. I said, from still trying to do, what I'm going to do. But she's been there. She's been to support me even through all of this. And then, last summer, I lost my vision. And I said, that was one thing that I've always been afraid of, like, is losing like my sight. And my brother, the 12, came to visit me one time, and I almost fell down the stairs because I'm trying to go up and down my stairs. I can't see. I said that's like one of the lowest points. I was like, I got kids, I got a wife, and I can't see. I can't do anything. And am I going to get any better? And am I going to be like this the rest of my life? I said, I'm relatively young. I said, am I not going to get my vision back? You go into the doctor's like, well, hopefully we can get it back. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that was, I said, I don't even like to think about that. I said, because that was a very scary test, And my daughter, she did tarot cards and whatever, she still does. And she was like, she read my stuff and she said, Dad, this isn't meant to destroy you. It's a test, And I said, and the Most High is going to pull you through. The Most High, the cards are showing that the Most High is going to pull you through. And, and that's exactly what it did. But see, what people don't realize is that he wasn't just testing me. He was also testing other people. See, he wasn't gonna. Most High knows that in order to stop me from doing what I do, he's pretty much gonna have to kill me to do that. Because the Most High knows that I'm going to continue to follow him, no matter where he takes me. Most High knows that he's done testing me many times. Where if I wasn't really serious about this, I would have already quit a long time ago. I said I would have already quit a long time ago because he's already tested me to the point where, hey, I couldn't walk up and down my stairs. I couldn't barely even breathe. I couldn't do anything. But even through those times, I'm still studying. I'm still trying to do videos. I'm still making notebooks and getting information, even when I wasn't making videos, even when I'm questioning, Most High, why are you testing me like this? Why are, I'm trying my best to follow you. I'm trying my best to do what I'm supposed to do. I said, you got all these people around me who don't care about you. I said, all these people around us that don't want to follow the Most High, and they're happy and they're living life. I said, and I'm trying to follow what you want me to do. I'm trying to raise my children and teach them about you. And I'm getting, and I can't even breathe. I can't do anything. I said, hey, so that was some crazy stuff. I said, in the last test, I said, with my eyes losing my vision for like 2 to 3 months, I said, there was many a days. I said, I know my wife. I said, I didn't realize it, but like she'd be crying in the room, and I couldn't see, so I wouldn't know because she would see me like trying to feed myself. And like I got a fork in the middle of the plate like an apple, and I'm thinking like it's food. I'm just actually like poking at my plate, and there's like no food there, but I can't see, so I'm just poking at it and poking at it. And she just you gotta understand, like I'm a very proud man. I said I'm a big dude, very strong, very independent. I don't like to ask people for anything, and for me to be in such a helpless state was something that my kids are not used to, my wife's not used to, and it was a very, very difficult time. I couldn't do anything. I said, so I could do some things. I said, but I was very dependent upon everyone. I said that was a sign a sign for me. Like I need to learn how to trust other people. And things like that. I said, but so like I said, so when you go through things like that, and then you got people trying to sit there and question your character, you don't even know me. You trying to question what I'm doing. I said, bruh, I said, I've been tested many a times. I said, just because I don't come out here and try to shove that down everybody's throat and, oh, look at me, look at what I've gone through, follow me because I've been tested. I said, that's not necessary. The testing is between me and the Father. The testing is between me and the Most High. I don't need to try to go out here and tell everybody so that people, look up to me and think. I said, because we all get tested. I said, we all get tested. So, that doesn't mean that I'm any better than anyone else because we all go through tests. I said, he wasn't just testing me. He was testing my wife. He was testing my children. I said, because they had to be more responsible. I said, they had to be more responsible. They had to step up. I said, I had to learn how to depend on other people. Here's my son Isaiah is having helped me do the call-in shows. I can't do any of that stuff. People didn't even realize, they might have realized something was going on or something was wrong. I said, but, I wasn't able to do the videos like I used to do. I said, because I couldn't see, couldn't read. I said, so, like I said, so to be going through things like that and then have people after the fact try to sit here and question me and act like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They don't even know me. They don't know what the hell I've been through, But I said, you know what, though? Like, this is something Most High put in my spirit today. Not only was he testing me when I couldn't see, he was testing others. See, other people got their opportunity to run things. Most High moved me out of the way and gave other people their opportunity to run things, to try to, stand up and be the leaders in Israel. They had their opportunity to do that. And like I said, what do they do with that opportunity? Do they follow the Most High? Do they do things for selfish reasons? Do they do things for themselves? Are they really about following the Most High, or are they really about trying to do things for themselves? I said that's also part of all this too. That's also part of this too, because the Most High knows. See, I'm very hard headed. I said the only way the Most High was going to slow me down is by slowing me down physically, because He knows that if I feel halfway decent, if I feel partway decent, if I feel a little bit, you know, okay, I'm going to be studying and making videos. I'm going to be studying and doing whatever it is I need to do. I'll do that until the Most High won't let me do it anymore. So the Most High knows how I am. So what did He do to slow me down? What did He do to stop me at that time? He took my vision away. And even when He took my vision away, I'm still trying to do videos. I just try to find a different way to do it. Then I have my young son helping me with stuff. So like I said, other people got their opportunity to, you know, step up. And like I said, but are they stepping up for all the right reasons, or are they stepping up for selfish reasons? And see, the Father knows that as well. So the Most High knows exactly why everyone does what they do. I said, so like what Brother D'Angelo was saying in his live. I said, thank you, brother, for putting that live back up and leaving it up a little bit, a little bit longer so we can check it out. I listened to that a couple times. I said, it's good to hear, it's good to hear other strong brothers and sisters actually going out there and talking and sharing information. I said, because people need to see. People need to see the truth. They need to see other people's perspectives. They need to see our perspectives. They need to see the truth from the Hebrew Israelite perspective. Yes, my son definitely had my back. Exactly. I said all my kids did. I said I knew that I said it was difficult. I said it was very difficult for all of them. You know, I said difficult for my daughter. I said all my kids. I said they're used to seeing me a certain way. I said they're used to seeing their father a certain way. I've always been strong. I've always been a big dude. Always been very independent. My kids, they know that when Dad says something, and that's how it's gonna be. That we're not open for negotiations. I said, but I don't take a lot of shit. And they know how I am. I said, but when you go from being that to being totally dependent upon everybody else, and it's like it's totally different. It's totally different. Like I said, I had to learn my lessons, but all of us do. All of us do. And like I said, Most High was not only testing me, He was testing other people in this walk. He gave them their opportunity to lead. And like I said, we all know. I said that everybody knows that they all have opportunities to lead. People have opportunities to do what it is they want to go do. I said, but the Most High is looking at the heart. He looks at intentions. He looks at why are you doing these things? Are you doing them for me? Are you doing them for yourself? Are you doing them in order to follow me and for my glory? Or are you doing them to glorify yourself? And then when the Most High knows exactly He already knows the intentions, but then the Most High is the one that, hey, I gave you your opportunity. You didn't do this for me. You did this for you. You did this for your own vainglory. And then the Most High is going to take things away from them. And you're going to see that happening. I said, if anybody's not in this for the right reasons, I said, the Most High is going to know that, and He's going to be the one that's going to, execute judgment. But like I said, it's amazing to see. I said, we've all been going through our tests to get us ready for what's going on right now. We've all been getting tested for what's going on right now. I said the other nations have not been tested. Not the way they're about to get tested now. Well, yeah. My son would come in, and when I was doing the call-in show, he would like to just come in and just listen, or he would just come in, just kind of hang out. He would hear him whispering, you know. Yeah, I have a young one too. I said I got some older ones. They're already out the house, and I got young ones too. Not even in, or you would say preschool, not even in kindergarten. But like I said, it's a beautiful thing. I said, now we're gonna have other people from other nations coming in and seeing, how we can all get together. How we got people from all groups. We got different people, Say we got Sister Lisa right here, we got True Royal right here, we got Kudomeo right here, we got Brother D'Angelo right here, got myself right here, we got probably other people in here. I said, but this is how it should be. All of us should be coming together. I said, nobody thinking they're better than other people. All of us coming together and spending time with each other. That's all. That's what this is all about. Following the Most High, living, living well with each other, respecting each other. You know what I'm saying? I said, our Father wants to give us everything. Why in the hell are we fighting over scraps? You see what I'm saying? Like, our Father made everything for us. This whole universe, everything. Why the hell am I gonna be? Well, why are we fighting over scraps, or who's this and who's got this, and who got that title, and who's this? The Most High knows who's gonna get what. I said, there might be someone who we don't even know about that's gonna be greater than all of us. You see what I'm saying? I was like, so what does it matter? Ultimately, it's all about the glory of the Most High. The Most High is getting all the glory. I said, this has been absolutely beautiful. And I love watching or hearing, like I said, the other nations getting frustrated because they see everything crumbling around them. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing everything crumbling all around them, and they have no idea why. Or at least they're not going to admit that they know why. But see, that's why we're here. How often do you see people from all these different groups, all different areas, doing different videos, doing different, bringing information to the nation, all coming together like we are right now tonight, and just enjoying each other's company? This is how it should be. This, to me, like I said, is a little slice of heaven and how it should be. And like I said, just how it's going to be also, like I said, with the Gentiles who cleave, you guys are welcome to come in here too. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a big part of what's been going on, is that they don't want us to, to actually come together, because trust me, we have magnetic personalities. We are going to attract everyone. If we are in order doing things like we're supposed to be, I said, we're going to attract everyone, and they don't want that. I said, everybody just come correct and be respectful with each other. That's it. I said, and us coming together and having a good time like this, I said, you're going to attract everyone, and they don't want that. They have everyone following them through fear. If you leave me, you're going to go to hell. If you don't listen to what I say, you're going to go to hell. So do they really love you, or are they just scared of what might happen if they leave you? Kind of like an abusive husband, right? Yeah, if you leave me, woman, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm gonna kill you, right? So she's staying because she's scared. She's just scared out of her mind, because if she tries to leave, you're going to kill her. You're going to beat her to death, right? I said, we don't do that. We're like, hey, if you don't like it, hit the door. Bye. But if you want to stay, you're going to stay because you love me. You're going to stay because you want to be here with us. I said, we want you to stay because you love us, not because you are afraid of us. That's totally different. You see what I'm saying? That's totally, and that kind of makes sense even with the Most High, right? Like, if you want to follow the Most High, you have that opportunity to do so. But he also gives you opportunity. If you don't like it, you can go out and go with the world. That's what happened to our people, right? We told the Most High, Most High, we know you got all these rules, you got this stuff, but you know what? We want to do our own thing. Most High, like, oh, okay, that's cool. Go do your own thing. See how that works out for you. 400 years later, Most High, you know what? Yeah, I don't think we really want to be hanging out with the other people anymore. I think we want to come back home with you. That's how we learn our lesson, right? And we're coming back to the Most High now out of love, right? We're not coming to the Father now out of fear. You know what I'm saying? I said, we're coming back to the Most High because we love you. Most High, we saw what happened when we left you. I said, yeah, we don't want that no more. I said, I love you. I want to be with you. I don't want to be with them no more. I said, I got my fill of how it's going to be with the other nations, and I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. I'm not going back to that no more. So like I said, so it's like, are you going to follow the Most High out of fear, or are you going to follow him out of love? I said, that's your choice. And I said, and right now, I said, this is a beautiful thing right now. And I said, and I absolutely love it. And I said, we're going to do this more often. I said, hey, I'm sure something's going to happen tomorrow where we can have another live and come back together again tomorrow, right? Because like I said, Most High is making stuff jump off these pages every single day. And this is so much better than just coming in and yelling and screaming and talking about other people and talking about what they're doing on their channel and acting a fool and whatever else. I said, this is much better. So like I said, hey, they can call me a witch, they can call me a warlock, they can call me whatever they want. That's cool. That's good because that keeps all the riffraff over there with you. Because we don't want the riffraff over here. So please, you can call me whatever you want. That's cool. That keeps all the riffraff and all the problems over there with you. We don't want that anyway. So perfect. I'm not even, I'm not even gonna argue with you. That's cool. You can call me whatever you want. I'm sure you're gonna say the same thing again tomorrow on your other channel. So that's cool. Go right ahead. And then that keeps all the riffraff over there. And then that's cool. No problem. I'll be that. If that keeps all the riffraff over there, then we can chill out. We can chill over here and have a good time. I said we'll do that. I'll be the scapegoat. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? No problem. And I'm sure all of you guys love not having people coming over here and acting a fool, anyways, either. He said, and that's something I talked about my brother the 12, talked about that with my wife. She's always like, just ignore them, And I said because this stuff is nothing new. Been having people talk about me for years. If it wasn't GMS before, oh, you reading them, brother, but other people, oh, you talk about the Americas, oh man, you talk about the Book of Mormon. Nothing new. That's all right, man. Go ahead. That's cool. But yeah, it's a beautiful how the good vibration, as long as it keeps other people away that ain't supposed to be here, it's cool. Like I said, this is absolutely awesome. This is the way it's supposed to be, And I said, I'm sure that people are going to come in, they're going to watch, they're going to look at the chat, and they're going to see all the beautiful things that are being said, all the beautiful information that's going to be shared. I said, and this is how it's supposed to be. I said, everything around us is falling apart, and we're over here finding love and respect with one another right now, while everything around us is falling apart. You look at the chats of a lot of these other channels. It's just they're talking about how horrible things are as far as society. They're talking about how horrible things are as far as this war is coming and everything else. I said, and we're over here just it's cool. Whatever happens, man. Most High's got us. Whatever happens, whatever. Exactly. We're about ascension, about getting that understanding from the Most High, and just whatever, man. It's cool. Good luck with that, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like I said, it's beautiful being able to come together. I love everyone that was here this evening. I said I'm definitely gonna come back and check out the chat again because I missed a whole lot of it because this chat be just flying. There's so many people are bringing up so much good stuff, and I said it's a beautiful thing. Definitely moving on up, bringing out more information, and hey, this is like I said, this is the way it's supposed to be. Like I said, I can't wait till we are all gathered together. How we're going to be gathered together, following the ways of the Most High together. I mean, can you imagine how great that's going to be? How absolutely beautiful it's going to be. Sarah Palin got COVID for the second time. There you go, right? Like I said, I mean, it's really comedy at this point. Like to sit here and just look at all the stuff that's going on with all the other nations. It's just like, damn, like just bad luck. Just and they don't know why. Why is all this bad stuff happening to us? What's going on? What did we do? Oh man, y'all, do you really want to know what you did? Do you really want to know why things are going so bad for you right now? That's all right, man. You know what? Come on over here, have a seat. We'll let you know what's going on. We'll let you know why things are going so bad and how things are not going to be getting any better. So if you want to know the truth, that's cool. And we're gonna let you know that hey, this is what you need to do in order to be able to try to receive some type of mercy. And that's it. We're all Cardi B wants to repent. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That's it. I said, I love the Most High too. I said, you imagine how it must have been like, hey, I kind of think of it like this. I'm over here like crying a little bit because it's so funny. Egypt. I mean, just think of how it must have been like in Egypt. how I like to watch the Prince of Egypt, like the movie, and it's like you imagine like everything around you just falling apart, all these people around you getting all these plagues, everything just going to hell all around you, and our people, our people, we're like, wow, man, it sucks for you, man. It sucks to suck, I guess, right? It sucks. All this stuff happened. You guys, we're just here chilling, having a good time, partying, whatever else, and everything around you just falling apart. And you're like, why are they in such? Why are they in such good spirits? Yeah, man, because this is coming on you. It ain't coming on us. This is for you. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that's coming right now is coming for you. I said, so it's our time to actually kind of sit back, relax, like you guys have been doing for the last 400 plus years. Y'all been able to sit back while we were getting our asses kicked by the Most High, and y'all just kind of like laughing about it and whatever else. Well, now it's our turn. Just like Most High talked about in Proverbs, right? Okay, well, I'm going to laugh at your calamity. So now it's our turn to laugh at your calamity. That's how it is. I said, y'all laughed at ours, so it'll only be fair if we get to laugh at yours, right? So that's what we get a chance to do every evening now when we come together, as we get to kind of talk about your guys' calamity, and we get to crack up and laugh about it because y'all did the same thing to us. But see, y'all taught us in the Christian church, oh, you should pray for them. You should be praying for them, praying that everything gets better. Nah, nope. Most High said he's laughing at their calamity. I'm laughing too. And and that's how it is. And if the Most High opens up some of them to see this truth, I said, then cool, come on in. I said, but hey, just know that Most High, you're not getting what we getting. I said, but hey, whatever most mercy Most High wants to give you, that's cool. But I said, we're gonna keep on working, we're gonna keep on studying, we're gonna keep on learning, and the Most High gonna keep the ones that don't need to be here away from us. Thank you very much, Most High. I appreciate that. And I said, and so we can come together in nights like this and just enjoy ourselves, laugh at the calamity of the other nations, and then just keep it moving until next time. And like I said, we'll see what happens tomorrow or over the course of this evening, right? But beautiful, beautiful time spending with everybody. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is the Holy Spirit. Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.